Hello, everyone. How are you doing on this fine holiday morning? I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. And wow, the chat is popping off already. Hey, Thunder. Hey, Raid. God Boko. What's up? And Joy. Hey, Joy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. And Roger Plays. Hello, the Grumpy Saint. Greetings. Eternal Gaming. What up? And Salasis. Hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Can you all hear me okay? Is everything a go on your end of things? I hope things are going okay. Chris, hello. And Silas. Okay. Silas. Thank you, Thunder. Y'all can hear me? That is awesome. Welcome to the Skyline6 holiday live stream. Hope you're all doing wonderful today. Hopefully Santa treated you well. And welcome to Frozenshire, which is a vanilla map if you have the Snowfall DLC. And if you've played Frozenshire before, you're like, that's not how Frozenshire looks. Well, on our Discord, the City of Friends, which you can find the link to in the description, we had a few fun mini live streams for the Skyline squad. And we kind of built up a bunch of infrastructure on Frozenshire to kind of get the map to where we needed it today, so we didn't need to build an interchange and waste half an hour in one of our streams or something like that, because we'll be streaming for about an hour and 50 minutes. At 10 minutes to the 2-hour mark, I'm going to pass the save off to Thunder. Thunder is up next in about 2 hours time, followed by Flyvox and then Raid Kitty. I can actually show you right here. This is the stream schedule for the day if you're watching live. Yeah, I'll leave this up on screen for a few moments because you gotta get the time zones right. But pretty much every 2 hours we will be handing off this save file to the next person. But let's go back to the game here and let's take a look at what we're doing over here, because there's been a lot of changes to this map. The vanilla map has a highway running over here, and then it has a 90-degree turn, and then it goes in this direction. But we built this into a Y interchange because there was another highway over here that goes in this direction. They weren't connected, so we connected them. That was a lot of fun. 2 major Y interchanges. And then we have a cool little Dunbell or dog bone. We had a little debate about that in the Discord about what's the real name of this interchange. But then we also have a little diamond over here. And basically the purpose of this is so that we have access points to all over the map. We have another diamond interchange over here. There's a few bridges everywhere too, which was really fun to kind of place down and whatnot. But pretty much the idea here was that we'll do a bunch of roads, and then we have a bunch of spots where we can all just kind of hop off and build. So this is where we're going to be starting today, actually. I've kind of chosen this spot over here. This is actually a diverging diamond interchange, which is really fun to do. Haven't done one in a little while. And you know what? Cities 1, too. Really enjoy Cities 1. It's been fun getting back into it. So we have our diverging diamond interchange, but the reason why I chose this spot here to build today is because we have a cool factory up here. And I thought that, well, if there was ever going to be a town, it would make sense that the town would be near a factory. And even though the rails and stuff, and there's a bit of terrain glitching here, I didn't really look at this during our Discord live streams. Could have cleaned this up a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, I figured we'd start over here because there's a reason why a town would exist. But before we get going on that, I just want to catch up on the chat. So let's get a cool view of this little diamond interchange over here while I do that. Okay, well, yeah, the Discord live streams were a ton of fun. Join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. And there's a little Skyline squad group as well in there, which is what we did the infrastructure live streams in. Okay, well, Silas says, Steven, I think you should have videos once a week once your a Dawe Garno series, quality over quantity. That's what I'm leaning towards for the time being. Once the weather gets better and stuff like that, and the sun's out a lot earlier, I'll have more time to make videos because my best time to record videos is first thing in the morning. And it's a bit tricky when it's so dark out because I gotta take my dog out first. But Raid Kitty says the traffic is super interesting at this interchange. The small segments of cars and then nothing, then small segments. Yeah, that is interesting. They're all taking this right-hand turn and a double-decker bus for some reason. Very, very funny. Okay, so I'm glad you like the map, Joy. That is great to hear. So I have a fun plan for this. So we have our interchange here. This is where we're going to come off onto here. We're going to build a major road running through here. This is going to become like our main street. I love doing main streets in City Skylines 1. There's a ton of really fun buildings to kind of plop down. But yes, we'll get this main street here. Then we'll split it where we can then have a road running up to the factory, because that's going to be like the raison d'etre of the town. But then we'll also have another little road kind of running underneath this rail bridge and then connecting up with this road over here so that we have better flow through the area. I want to get a passenger train station and a cargo train station. So yeah, that is the plan. And then we'll get a bunch of like housing everywhere as best we can. But let's start off with this main street and splitting the road, really, because that's going to be the main feature of this area. So we have a little intersection here that I built. We're just going to continue this out a little bit. And you know what? Actually, I might use the network multi-tool because, yes, we're playing with a few mods today. And I want to kind of just find a good... Oh, that's the slope tool. I want to find like a good spot for this main road. So let's just click plus until we get to a good distance here. I want to get enough space that we can get like a train yard off of this. That would be nice. That's probably good right about there. Let's go with around 90 meters. Perfect. And let's change the radio station too. There we go. So that's where the train station is going to go. So now let's connect up to it with this simple curve tool, which I thought would be easier, but maybe we need to go from this direction. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then we will continue this straight as best we can till about, yeah, let's say about here. And then what we'll do is we'll grab a road, just a normal road, just a basic road, nothing fancy about it. And then we're gonna actually cut across the train track. Should we go under? I mean, no one's gonna really be using this road, so that's why I'm thinking we just kind of connect right into it. Yeah, that's a good angle right there. And then we'll just kind of go right up the hill towards the factory. So I'm thinking we'll actually change this to like an industrial road. I like the industrial roads for these kind of like less used roads in a way. So we'll go to about, go a bit further. Maybe we can get a little bit road, like a little road right here to kind of split off. Actually, hold on, we have this level crossing here, which we could say they only paved this part here, and then if we make this an industrial road, then that kind of gives it a bit more character, I guess. Okay, so let's bring this up here. Maybe we turn this into a dirt road. Yeah, why not? Let's turn it into a dirt road. And then we can bring this right in here. And I guess we got to get to the factory somehow. Maybe we go around these rocks then? Yeah, that would be cool. So in the chat here, let me know what you did over the holiday season. I didn't do too much. Just hung out with my dog, visited some family. Nothing fancy, nothing special. But I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and maybe a few special things happened for you. So let's just move these guys with Move It here. Hopefully I didn't grab anything else. I was playing with the roads over here before the stream. Nope. Okay. We're good. We're good. So let's get around these little rocks here. Yeah, almost there. All right. And then we'll just get a straight little road piece right here. All right, very good. Now we have a cool road running up to this area here. That should be good. And then we just need to clean up this node a little bit. really quickly. So we'll just go slope on this node, and then we'll grab it with move it, and we'll set it to this height here. Okay, very good. And then just to clean it up a little bit, we will go into the network multi-tool with the sloping tool, and we'll slope it to about here. And then we'll do the reverse all the way down to the level crossing. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. So let's delete it and redraw it in. I did not expect it to be that crazy of a slope. Well, that's okay though. Let's just link it up to there again, and then we'll just do it one more time, but not that far. That's pretty steep, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, well, let's just smooth some things out. Maybe add a bit of land so it doesn't look so awkward. Yeah. Very, very fun start here. And then we can add some trees. Don't love the lyrical music, so let's switch it back up to the piano music. And let's take a look at the chat here for a moment. All right. So, thank you for posting the Discord link there, Raid. That is awesome. The U.S. Bureau of Employment History is here. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing okay. And Akhatsk, not sure how to say that properly, I'm sorry, but you say for your next main series, will you consider using unlimited money, focusing on aesthetics? Yeah, perhaps. You know, I'm still playing with CS2 a little bit, still learning the quirks of the game and stuff, but we will see. And all right, well, Godvoka says a few lovely naps. A rest and self-care is so important. I'm glad that that you got around to doing that over the holidays. That sounds lovely. You also hung out with your kitties and doggos, then had Christmas dinner. That's fantastic. Sounds like a good one. All right, so we got that street going up to the factory, so that is awesome. Now let's go back to our street here, and then we'll just find a cool little option here. We'll go with the street with no parking, and then we'll just kind of curve off of this. Maybe not at a 90-degree angle. Something like that. Yeah, very good. And then we'll just kind of follow the highway a little bit, and then we'll go down through here. Gotta make sure we don't run into the pillar here. Oh my gosh, I almost did that. And then we'll swing over here and get a bit close to the highway. And then we'll just connect up with the asymmetrical road, which is very, very good to use. All right, so let's get on this at a 90-degree angle here. That would be awesome. But we're snapping into that node. I would prefer to go a little bit further, but that's okay. I think we can survive if we snap into that node. Okay, so that's a little steep, but we'll just leave it because we got to get moving on the build. But there we go. We have a nice little connection here. Then we have one more road we need to connect up to this node here, which will just be an industrial road, perhaps. Yeah, just to change it up. And we'll go straight off of it with our guidelines on. That'll be helpful. And then this one will lead into a cargo station, which why don't we start off with that? Because we could then start importing some things for, you know, the town and whatnot. So let's do that. I think we're going to want the rail part of that cargo station right over here. So why don't we get a little road right here? Then we can just plop it down and move it around as we see fit. So we'll plop this down right here, and then let's move around this cargo station and see what's going to work out. Because I think it'd be really nice if we could kind of get it close to here. I don't need this to be a huge cargo yard or anything like that, but just enough to kind of get some cargo flowing into this little town and whatnot. So we'll get yeah, we'll do that right at that level crossing. No one's going to be using this anyways. It's just for aesthetics. And then we will get a nice simple curve in like about there. Yeah. That seems pretty smooth to me. Could tweak this a little bit more to get it a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm liking this. Just a couple little move it touches here and there. Clean up the terrain a little bit. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us on today's stream. It's a Friday. If you're working today, I hope you're having a good work day. If you're not in school, I hope you're having an awesome day. That was the best part of the holiday season growing up in high school and elementary school and whatnot, is not having school over these few weeks. And I hope you're ready for a fun New Year's as well. There we go. Get some new music going. All right. So let's find a little road connection here for this train station. Yeah, right about there works. And then we need to connect in here. So I think we're going to need to get this little clean curve thing going right there. Yeah, perfect. And this gives us a bit of space to play with if we want to add in other things, because we're going to need some power and whatnot too. All right. So we could throw our power station down over here. Why not? We're going to need power for the whole town. And you know what that reminds me? We're going to be playing with Game Anarchy on. I think there's something about that in Game Anarchy. I guess I forgot to set that up. Uh-oh. But if not, wait, no. Is that an 81 tiles mod? I forget. So why don't we just get some power going anyways, just to be safe. Okay, so we'll get this road right going to about there. And then why don't we switch this up to a dirt road, because why not? You gotta like those road changes and stuff. And then let's get that power right through here. Let's go with the geothermal plant. I find that the geothermal plant kind of looks somewhat similar to any kind of industrial building, so you can kind of hide it a little bit in these communities or in these industrial kind of cores and stuff. But I think we're gonna need like the heating pumps and stuff like that as well in this game, so we can get that going as well. Geothermal heating plant. Wow. Okay. Well, why don't we get this in here too? Why not? What's this gonna do? I haven't played a snowfall map in a long time. Yeah, so it gives off heating. Okay. Well, we can get this in here too. Very, very good. And then we can all connect into this hopefully throughout the day. And yeah, all right. Well, let's get some power going then too out this way. Oh, we already just did. We just did power. Silly me. But we'll get a water tower because we're going to use that. We could kind of plop this down right in here. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. Plop the water tower down. And I always like rotating it until you can kind of find where the door is on the building. So see, there's the little door there. Then what we can do is get a little fence. I like going with just the iron fence, the classic park fence, really. And then what we'll do is we'll just create like a little fenced off area around it. Leave a little entrance for some trucks. And then we can connect it up. There we go. Looks a little fenced off and whatnot, like a lot of water towers look like. Okay, and then we're going to need some water treatment as well. And then we'll set up everything throughout the town. So for water treatment, why don't we kind of just hide it somewhere? And we can get that hidden right over here in the trees. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. We'll go for that advanced eco water treatment plant. Why not? And then we'll put it a bit far away from the highway there, so we can kind of hide it with some trees. And then we'll just kind of put 4 down. Why not? And then hopefully not everyone will need to deal with power and water and whatnot during their streams today. All right. Very, very cool. So we need to get power out that way, which we will. But let's hook up water first. My gosh, I haven't played City Skylines 1 in so long. I'm kind of forgetting a few things, but I feel like we're doing okay here. All right, so don't mind me. Just ignore where the pipes are going. I'm just gonna roughly put them down just to save some time and whatnot. Okay, we're just gonna cover our little area here, just because I don't want to waste too much of your time. That's pretty good. Let's get a bit more coverage out this way. The classic City Skylines water pipes, right, from way back in the day. We'll get some water out this way in case we decide to build up here. Anyways, so just ignore that, please. Just ignore that. And then we need heating pipes too. Okay. Wow, I haven't done this in a long time. Or do these pipes also carry water? In addition to water? Well, should have realized that. So, and since we're playing with unlimited money, yeah. All right. My apologies here. Let's just back this up a little bit. Back it up. We'll delete all this. While I'm doing this, I'll try to read the chat a little bit too. All right. Whoopsies. Ignore this. I don't think we need the heating pipes all the way out there, but that's okay. I did so much prep for this, and I realized, like, moments before the stream that I forgot to like prep any of the utilities and whatnot. I should have done that beforehand. That's funny. Okay, we'll connect up to that pipe and down through here. Yeah, it's really bad, folks. Let's just ignore this. Let's just forget these last few minutes existed here. All right. And there we go. And we just missed a little bit. Okay, chat time. Let's back away from that as fast as we can, and let's look at the chat. Ta-da! Okay. Backing it up to where I left off. Joy says that they like the idea of starting with a cargo. I agree. I think that'll be a good little start here. And Roger said, spent most of the last couple weeks getting over COVID. On the plus side, City Skylines 2 to work. Yeah, racked up 75 hours. Holy cow. I mean, if you're sick, video games are quite the cure. That's what I always say. Okay. And Silas says, Steven, for every series you should have a designated road named after Dipsy Doodle, since you say it a lot. Okay, yeah, we can totally name a street Dipsy Doodle. And the Grumpy Saint said, been enjoying my time with my grandkids and kitties over the holidays. Also playing Anno 1800. You know, tell me about that game, because I think it looks really cool and I haven't played it yet. So would you recommend it? Because that sounds awesome. Thunder says, I love those big water towers. Heck yeah. They look the best along small town main streets. And Joyce says we need a little cute little dirt path by the water tower. Oh, 100%. And Brad said, ooh, game anarchy options. You'll never know how much of a live save you just became. Or, yeah, holy cow. I literally just rejoiced. All right. That is awesome. Game anarchy is fantastic. I highly recommend using it if you're just kind of casually playing. But let's get back to here. And then for the Dipsy Doodle Street, why don't we name this one? Because it does a little bit of a Dipsy Doodle over here. So Dipsy Doodle Street. Fantastic. All right, I got to recover from that horrible blunder to start off with. That was really funny. Okay, and there we go. A little dirt path. Very, very nice. Okay, so we got the power. Oh, we just have to connect power, which we can do in a moment. And we're missing water over here. Wait. What? I thought the water pipes flowed into this, unless we need to connect a normal pipe into here to get water flowing from there. Is that how this works? Oh, we need power for it. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess right now. My goodness. Well, let's just throw down a power line really quickly, just for some temporary reasons, just to get the power going, and then we can delete it as we go. All right. Very, very cool. So this needs heating. Yes. I guess I just deleted that, didn't I? Very good, very good, very good. Okay. So let's get that train station in now, because I would love to start off with the trains, just like we kind of hoped to start off with at the beginning. And I love this train station, the ground bypass station. That is my favorite one to use, but we also could use the historical train station. That could be cool. Since this is like a little quaint small town, maybe let's do that. So this looks like the straight portion of the town, so let's do that, or the main street here. So I'll plop this down, and then I'm just going to grab it with move it. There we go. We'll pull it back to about there, because we'll leave the bypass behind the train station. And then what we can do is just get a small road, just like a little teeny one-lane road. Oh, I guess we don't have those one-lane roads. That makes sense, because we're not playing with all the mods that I normally play with, so I'm a little all over the place. Okay, so we'll get this right here, put it right up to the train station, pull it back a little bit so we get a bit more of an angle of approach here. And then flip this around. And very good. All right. And we have a fun little train station hooked up, which there should be power. It's close enough. Come on. And then let's get some nice big trees in front of this. That would be cool. Nice big pine trees. Those aren't big pine trees. There we go. Yeah, very nice. Christmas trees. Okay, so let's connect up to the power here. Actually, you know what? Fun little tip. Is just use these earthquake sensors and stuff, because they're little teeny things, and they jump the power, and you can just kind of hook them up right beside a train track, for example, and it looks just like, you know, part of the train track complex. And there we go. Awesome. Okay, so we have our fun little train station here. Hopefully, oh, we got to hook it up. That would be helpful. All right, so we can hook this up. We'll hook it up right here, so there's a bit of space between that level crossing. And then we can hook this one up right about there. And there's a bit of a glitch here, so let's just move things a little bit. Okay, very cool indeed. Let's add in some trees behind the train station to make it all Christmassy. Okay, very cool. So those are the main features that we really needed, is just to kind of get the town going and whatnot. I guess in a way we could add in a few other things, like maybe a bus depot. That would be cool, because then people throughout the day can just add buses in and not worry about the bus depots. So let's add in that. We'll get the bus depot in. And we have our cargo station, but should we add in like warehouses over here? Or, you know what, I think this is probably okay if we just throw down that bus terminal right there. That's fine. It fits around that area a little bit. And then why don't we go with the biofuel bus depot too? Why not? We gotta make sure that we have all our bases covered. Let's get this one on the other side. Okay, we'll just use a bit of move it here to kind of move things around. And I realized I turned off the music. And all my radio stations have ads. Oh my gosh, isn't it always the case like that? My goodness. Every time I'm flipping around the radio stations in the car, it's always ads, ads, ads. Let's also get a taxi depot. out this way too. Yeah, this will be good. Is the music too loud for you all? Let me know. I can turn it down. And Joy says we need a park maintenance building. Yes, that's an awesome idea. Where is that again? Oh, right here. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. So these buildings are so cool because they look like farm buildings. So maybe we could throw it down over here or something like that. That would be cool. Give it a bit of a reason to kind of for this road to be out this way. Yeah, why don't we throw it down right over here? Okay, so we got a bit of terrain issues. So what we'll do here is we'll take our leveling tool and just level around the hitbox, level it out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, very cool. Awesome. So, Thunder's dancing to the music. The music volume is good. Very glad to hear. And Roger said that they love Anno 1800 and recommend it. Trying it on a free weekend. You know, it's a really cool looking game. It's like historical city skylines in a way, which is pretty cool. And the Grumpy Saint said that they love the trading system in the game and the resource management. Okay, all right. And hello, Brian Pickle. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. And yeah, all right. So, I think we're doing pretty good here. We got a bunch of bus depots down. We got a train line in. I think we're time to start planning out this main street here now. So let's get a district going. So we'll kind of get our main town right through here in this kind of zone. Yeah, very cool. We'll get this right up into here. We'll include this in that area. And yeah, this is good. And why don't we just extend it out this way too? All right. Sunset Square. Well, I don't know about that. Let's call it Kevin Land, because we're gonna build so many dog parks in this area and my dog would love it. So it's Kevin Land. Oh, Kevin Landia. How about that? Make it a bit more mystical. Oh yeah, I guess we can put some default styles in here and whatnot. We could just leave it normal. I don't mind the basic stuff, and we can kind of maybe go around it a little bit with some other things. But let's see. Do we need anything going on over here? I don't think it's really necessary. So yeah, why don't we just put a high-rise ban on? And yeah. Okay. High-rise ban in Kevinlandia. But let's go down the row here. I like starting with all this. And then we'll go down the main street here, down the kind of mini bar through, what's it called? The toolbar down here. And we'll just kind of go in order of things we need. And you know what? We did the power of the water. We didn't deal with trash. So why don't we set up trash really quickly as well for the rest of the stream. Hopefully then people won't necessarily need to deal with that, except for maybe put down like one of those relay stations, those trash relay stations. And so we have our water maintenance out this way, so why don't we have our garbage out this way? And you know what? Let's do a toll booth, because I always find that these toll booths look like security gates. So if you plop them down, one, you get a lot of money, even though we don't really need that in the game today. But they kind of look like little checkpoints for, what the heck is that? Line tool, interesting. They kind of look like little checkpoints for industrial buildings, right? So, all right, so we'll get this one going through here, and then we could get another little road out this way in case we need to add to it down the line. So we'll get to our garbage area, and we'll throw down this big honkin' building right there. And then we should have some trucks running out this way. But why don't we throw down one of these relay stations as well, just like what we mentioned. Okay. We could throw down like a recycling plant as well, because that always adds a little bit to the area, but we can, yeah, why not? We'll throw one down. And then let's use move it to move it around a little bit. Yeah, very cool. Okay, so we're gonna need power and water out this way. I didn't plan to put anything out this way, so good thing I remembered there. All right, power and water, and then just the power aspect to this now. Okay, there we go. Fun times. Rock and roll. So Kevin Landia, we're at healthcare now, and let's see. Should we get the hospital in this area? I don't think so. I think maybe we'll just stick to kind of Main Street vibes for this town, and maybe we should do the grid first. I think that would be a good plan. So we'll go with the grid, and we'll start off with just the basic roads. Why don't we just, yeah, we'll start off with just basic roads with parking, and we'll go off of this kind of straight road section to kind of create the grid. And we'll start right about there, and then we'll just get the basic full grid in through here. All right. It's been a little while since I've tried to build a grid in City Skylines 1. This is fun. Ooh, we're gonna need to go a little bit shorter than that. Could have gone a little bit further. Perfect. All right, and then we're just going to connect this down into here. Very cool. Awesome. Okay, and then we need to figure out where we're going to kind of go from here. And I think maybe we just go with the basic 8x8 for this town. Why not? Now the Main Street's grid is a little off, but that's okay. Yeah, and then why don't we go? Yeah, we can change this up a little bit after. Maybe make a few larger blocks and whatnot too. That would be cool. All right. The jazz music is really nice today. Really feeling the jazz. Might need to throw on a little jazz Spotify playlist with dinner tonight. All right. This one comes right down into here. That's cool. And then we'll probably just end it right there. This will be the last part of the road. We can remove that. And then, unlike with CS2, where we can just kind of build right through, we're going to need to connect up each one. Oh, this is the wrong road type, but I was going to change it up anyways to one with trees, so we can just make this one entirely trees. That'll be cool. It'll add a nice little flow to the community. And then we're going to need to extend this grid down this way as well. Oh, we're off of our grid again. This whole area is flat. That's something that I made sure that I kind of did beforehand, at least kind of smooth out the terrain. Just for ease of building today. Alrighty. I'm gonna need to check up on the chat in a moment, but I'm just trying to rush out this this little pattern here, and we'll leave this open here for a cool park or something like that. It's right by the main train station anyways. That's pretty cool. We don't need to connect up there, so we'll leave that. We don't need to connect up here either, but we will connect up right here. And we could actually go straight through here too, which would be cool. All right, and I bet we could get one more little grid action happening right here just for some extra residential. Yeah, this is turning out nice. I'm pleased with how this little teeny community is looking. Should we try to get a little one more road in here? I don't know. Maybe we can just kind of go right out to about there on both sides, and then we can just kind of leave it open-ended. But yeah, Kevin Landia is looking nice. And then we could connect up here too. That'd be cool. And then one more grid connection in here. And then look at that. Perfect. Right into there. It's like it was made for it or something. So let's take a look at the chat here, and we'll leave you with a cool little shot of the train station. All right. Whoa, the chat's been popping off. So I'm just gonna choose from a random spot here to kind of start from. And Thunder says it's looking great, awesome. Joy likes the grid. Love to hear it. And the fancy stuff can come later, says Chris. Yeah, get the grid in. I agree. And Godboka says they might boot up CS1 after this. Very glad to hear. I love CS1. This has been really fun to kind of dabble in again. All right, so back to the idea of going down the toolbar. So we'll go back to our healthcare, and I think we're gonna throw down the medical clinic along the main street here. And let's see, I like the idea of having it a bit more at like this intersection here, but I kind of like the idea of using two medical clinics on main streets, and one of them, particularly this one, is a bit more of a modern building, so I kind of see it as maybe like a vet clinic or something like that. So I'll plop this guy down right there since it fits perfectly. And then why don't we detail this up really quickly? This is what I'm going to try and do in the build today. Just really focus on this main street here and make it look all pretty for y'all. And so this building's all open-ended on the end here, which is interesting. So I always feel like a path should run behind it. So that's what we're doing. Then we can connect up here. And I forget how much parking options we have in the vanilla game. It's been a little while, and where would they be? Are they in parks? I believe so. Where would they be if they were in parks? Ah, here they are. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Yeah, I think we could get a couple parking spots in here. Look at this. This is awesome. Select both of these. We'll turn them, whoops, undo. And just select both of them. We'll turn them a little bit. And then we'll just kind of blend it in with what we were just doing. Okay, very cool. Love it. We're going to need to get power out this way, but that can come with time. Now, one thing that is making its Skyline6 debut here is TMPE, which is awesome because now we can just make these all, you know, not traffic lights. But except for this one, actually, I think a traffic light would be good here because if we do cross over into that direction, it would be nice to have a traffic light. Now, on this side, I just kind of made it all flow properly, like really quickly, because I don't really see too much traffic coming out that way except for the garbage trucks. But we can just get yield signs on all of these ones here. And then this one we don't need anything on, and then this one we'll just do yield as well. And then we'll just do yield all the way, I guess. And then we'll leave a light at this intersection. And we'll do this as well over here. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good, folks. So we started with that medical clinic. We're gonna go down to this medical clinic, and we'll go down to this corner here because this one looks really good on corners, particularly just because of the way it's shaped. And I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna get a sip of water. All right, so why don't we grab those parking lots again, and we'll throw down a parking lot right over here. Oh, we got lyrical music again. All right. We're going to need to change this. It's going to confuse me. Let's see. How are we going to get 2 of these in here? I don't know if we're going to be able to get 2 of them. So let's delete this. And let's go to some back to some classics. Why not? Classic City Skylines music. We'll go with the paved path this time because I would like it to blend in with the concrete a little bit. And we'll just kind of do something like this to kind of hide all the funky terrain qualities. And we'll bring it all the way around here, just kind of buff out this space a little bit. Okay, very cool. Let's get a couple big trees in here too. Awesome. Nice little medical clinic right there. And yeah, hydration break, everyone. Everyone's got to do it. Make sure you drink enough water today, particularly because New Year's is coming up. So, gotta make sure you're hydrated for that. Okay, and then why don't we add in some elder care and whatnot, some child care as well. Why don't we, this building's rather large, but I could definitely see us kind of throwing it down somewhere over here. That could be nice. It's its own larger property, perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. Right there. And then we can get our parking lot, our favorite building that we've used a bunch already. We'll get one on each side. And then around the back side of this building, we'll throw down a little path right here. And we'll just go around the building at a fun kind of angle here. Very cool. Very good. And then what we can do is we can just grab like a little path right there. So we get a fun little connection here, and then we can go into the forest, for example. And that'd be a nice little nature walk. Kind of follow the little crevices that the trees make in the terrain. Yeah, very nice. And then we can throw down a bunch more trees. Okay. A nice little area through here. Let's get a couple earthquake sensors so that we can detect our earthquakes and at the same time carry power across the way here. So we'll throw down some of those, and then a little trick here too, if you don't really love the look of that, because they do kind of look awkward, is you can just throw a rock down over top of them with Move It, and you get some of the big ones, and they hide it. Just gotta change it up a little bit so that they look a little different. And yeah, look at that. Couldn't tell from a distance. They just looked like a bunch of megaliths, I guess. Which is kind of funny. All right. So, we need water out this way and probably heating too. Pretty simple little connection there. Fantastic. So we will stay in healthcare here. We're going to need a cemetery. So why don't we find a cool, an interesting spot for the cemetery? And you know what? This area over here could be interesting. You do see them pretty often close to main intersections of towns. So we could plop this down somewhere over here. Could be a reason why they didn't expand the width of the road as well, all the way out this way, is that there was a historical cemetery out this way. Awesome. So we will need to get that power out over here, but that's fine. We can wait on that. So the child care center, I'm just gonna plop down over here very temporarily. We'll move it around later because I just need to get to the fire hall now. And let's start off with Should we go with an old-timey fire station? Perhaps this one over here, because this one's a large building, which could look really nice. We could throw it right off of this along Blackwell Street here. And yeah, this looks like a really old building here, and I like that. I like that idea. Put it right in the corner like that, and then what we'll do is we'll just grab a couple of these paths. I know there's that airport skirting that we could use. Where is that again? That would be in this area all the way to the end. Ah, no, it's in this one. We'll see. Now, if I recall correctly, there are some issues with the fact that this, what's the issue again? That it kind of messes with pathfinding a little bit, but we'll see if that actually causes issues or not. And then with this little bump out here, why don't we just run a little path around it? That should cover these little bumps from that. Okay. We'll come back here with our tree brush. Very cool. And then we'll just connect this through here. All right. If we need to, we can use it. So that is fire. We should definitely be good for fire care or fire coverage. And then police station. Why don't we go with the old-timey police station, and we'll put it along the main street here. Yeah, very nice. Just like that, and then we'll use our favorite asset, the parking lot. You gotta have a place for the cars to park, right? All right, and does this one need to be detailed? I don't think so. That looks really nice. Oh, ads. Change it, quick. Back to the jazz. All right, so that was police. Oh, ads. Quick. Jazz. All right. So police, we just did schools. Elementary school, definitely a must-have in this area. Let's throw it over on this side a little bit. I think that would be nice. And we'll put it right along Crowley Street. So Crowley Elementary is over there. And then I want to move this one close by, so we can just slide the Child Healthcare Center in right beside it. There's vocals in this one's too. Let's change it up again. Let's see, is our classic station clear yet? There we go. Awesome. The ads are always chasing me. Yeah. Okay, so we just need to move this one over a little bit. And then this one over a little bit too. Yeah, very nice. Okay, and then since this is an elementary school, what I like to do is add in a fence. We'll go with the forestry fence because I like the fact that it's like a thick wooden fence. And we will connect it up to the hedge there. We'll run right beside it, and then we'll come right down along this whole block here, and then we'll connect it up. Well, actually, sorry, we won't connect it up. We'll just bring it right up to the pavement, because that's like the entrance into the school. And then what we'll do is we'll grab our trees, and we'll throw them right in the corners, and then one kind of in the middle. Why not? All right. That is our little school area, and then we need a high school as well. I think if we're doing a high school, you got to use the large one. However, there is this one here, the little one, which I always like to use as like a more like urbanized high school. You can connect them back to back, as I learned in my previous series, and it looks really cool. So if we need to put in two high schools somewhere, that would be the thing to do. Why don't we put the high school out over here? This seems like a good space for it. It's pretty large. Yeah, right along Dipsy Doodle High. That That could be fun. Perhaps, yeah. We're gonna commit to this. We're gonna delete these power lines now, because I think we're going to need move it here. And we'll bring it right up a bit closer. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. And then we'll just run a little path right here. We're gonna run through our dirt path that we placed there, Joy. Oh no. Okay. Just perfect. Okay. And then we have another little path need right here too. We'll just add in all these paths on this side first, and then we can run through and get some sports going or something. Okay. Can I get a tree in there? I don't know if I can. Very good. Oh, nice. Perfect. A couple trees right here. And then we're gonna need some sports action, which I believe if we go into here, is this where all the new sports buildings were? Yeah, perfect. Let's get the community soccer field, because the community soccer field is awesome, because I like the parking lot to it. Yeah, and look at this. We're kind of down from the school a little bit. We're beside the train tracks. That's pretty cool. The elevated train tracks. Hopefully a ball doesn't get onto those train tracks, because that would, from the game, because that might be disastrous. Okay. Yeah, this is maybe a bit close to the train tracks, so I'll move it down a little bit. And then we'll set it to the same height. Hopefully we see some terrain change there. Perfect. And then why don't we then delete this? Just gonna pause the game, because I wouldn't mind having like a baseball field out this way if it fits. Why not? I think we can make this work. We're gonna be hitting home runs into the the factories over here. Woo! That might not be the best, but let's just say that these kids are not sluggers. Okay, so we can get that dirt road through here, and then we can actually just run this all the way through in case we need to access that area. Yeah, awesome. A little sneaky connection here in case we need it. And then maybe we throw down a fence just to make ourselves feel better about this factory here. So we'll throw down this tall wooden fence right through there. That's good. There's no fence on the diamond anyways, so we could actually just place one in. We could say that that is the home run fence, and then we'll just kind of curve it around. Like that. Awesome. And then I think we're calling for trees here then, just to fill in the gaps. Awesome. We're doing good here. What time is it? We've been doing this for an hour. I think we're making good time here. Okay. So we need to connect up the power again. So we'll just run it down to here, because it looks like we have power running all the way to the soccer field now too, which is awesome. All right. Yeah, up this way. Okay. So we need a connection here for power. So we'll go back to our train track / earthquake trick. Put it right beside one of these guys, and it looks all natural. Then if we click the power, we didn't make it. One more, perhaps? Maybe we can hide this one with a rock. Just like what I actually could place this one right here, and then maybe it will connect up. Nice, there we go. And then this is all connected up too, so that is fantastic. For some reason this doesn't seem to be on or something. No, that should be working. All right. Well, let's move down the line here because we just got our high school and elementary school, and we're not going to do a college or a university, but we should totally do a library. What kind of small town isn't complete without a library? And look at this. This fits perfectly right here. So why don't we place the library down right beside, or right across the street from the train station. And a cool little tip here as well is if you're looking for like a town hall for your small town, the library is perfect for like a town hall. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe we could get a few more parking lots out this way too. We'll go behind the police station. Yeah, this is gonna be town hall. We're gonna need some parking. So we haven't built anything, any houses yet. That's funny. Oh, I can't play City Skylines 1 and not use the zoo path with decorations. It is the best path in the game. Look at that. Perfect. Bring it a little bit further away from the town hall / public library. Awesome. And then we'll do the same thing on this side just to, yeah. Yeah, this is great. Okay. So that was education. I think we're good on the education stuff. Yeah, we're not going to add any more. But transit, we already did kind of transit through here. We could run a bus route though, down the main street of the town. Why not? We made the buses, so let's do that. So we'll have a stop out in front of the high school, and then we'll loop this one around to here, and then we'll just get it to swing down through here, through to the main street, right out front of City Hall, and then we'll run it every other stop here. And I don't think we need to run the bus out that way, so we'll turn it up this street here and go right there, and then come back. Why not? It's not the perfect bus route, but it's gonna get people moving, right? And that's what matters. Yeah, we'll do it right there. And then back to the high school. All right. So this is gonna be called Kevinlandia. Kevinlandia 1. And we will make it purple, because why not? And it has 5 vehicles on it. It's probably more than enough, but let's make it this smaller bus, because why not? Okay, very cool. Very cool indeed. Let's take a quick little peek at the chat here, because we have passed the hour mark on the stream, and it'd be fun to check up what you all are talking about. Thunder's laughing about the baseballs in the heating plant. Yeah, they better have good insurance. Because that would be really, really funny if not. An hour in and no residential. Yep, we're getting there. Why don't I do that right now? And time flies amongst friends, Roger. Yes, 100%. And then Silas says, have you thought about a Halifax Moncton series? I haven't thought about any other series beyond the 2 that I currently have going. My CS1 series, Oracle Valley, which I would love to get back into. And then Adawe Garno, my Ottawa-Gatineau themed city in CS2. So I actually want to use a different district type. Let's go European Suburbia, but I'm worried. I always forget if this is the case. If I have European Suburbia, can I zone up commercial? No, I don't think so, right? Okay. So we're going to need 2 districts then. So we'll have the main street covered by 1. Yeah, we'll get all of this. Do this one as well. So we'll shave all this off. And then this one will be a totally different district. Actually, we don't need a district if we're just going to do normal commercial. So, yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's get some commercial in and some residential. Actually, residential, that was the priority. And we'll just go this whole block. There we go. Very good to see. And then it's can't be Kevinlandia without the dog parks. So let's get a cool dog park in. Let's get the dog park. Let's get a couple. So, oh, autosave. There we go. Let's get a dog park right here. And then we'll get another dog park out this way. Ah, could do it right over here. Perfect. Very good to see. All right, so let's continue making our way down. Where I guess we're in parks along our toolbar here. So yeah, we added in a bunch of dog parks. Why don't we add in another park, kind of in the main area here? How about a plaza? Oh, we have the winter things. Of course, we got to add in some of these winter ones. The ice sculpture park. Okay, snowman park. Very cool. Sledding hill. That's not a real sledding hill. Curling. Oh yeah. Gotta love curling. So let's put the curling rink in right on the main street here. This will be maybe be like the fairgrounds in the summer. They flood it in the winter for curling. Heck yeah. If you've never been curling, curling is a ton of fun. And why don't we get a little street right through here? We'll go with the industrial street. And I'm just going to move the curling rink a little bit because we can't build a winter themed city without the hockey rink, to be honest. So let's just move this one temporarily over here. Oh, we have a bit of a train backup. That's okay. But we need the skating rink and the ski lodge, cross country, fire pit. Okay, well, let's get the skating rink over here. And let's get that right there.
Thanks for listening to the classics. Your home for the best.
Yeah, let's actually move it on the main street here. That would be nicer. And you know what? This does look like a fairground or something like that. I could see them hosting like some sort of festival in this little area here in the summer. Maybe like a farmer's market or something like that. So why don't we put this on the main corner then? Yeah, awesome. Glad you like the town, Joy. That's awesome to hear. And Godboka says curling is very fun. It is, definitely. I know, you know, if you're watching on TV, you're like, this is kind of boring. But if you're playing it, it's a load of fun. Okay, we're gonna not have the space anymore out here for the curling rink, so let's plop down the curling rink over here. Right by the bus stop, heck yeah. All right. Very, very good. And what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Train disappeared. Oh yeah, tons of people are coming to go curling. Okay, so this area is kind of turning into our little main street here. And I know there's like that unique building that this like the Christmas farmers market. We're not going to use that, but I we'll see if other people will because that's a cool building. Okay, so ice sculpture park. This is what we needed over here. A cool plaza right beside the town hall. And then right behind it, we can throw down the snowman park. Because, yeah, they do fit perfectly back to back here. Awesome, awesome. This is coming along real good. We're getting people going through this area now. I think it's time for some unique buildings, perhaps. Let's see. Anything in... Oh, wait, hotels. Yeah, hotels. I love that DLC. Let's go with the small hotel. That one's really cool. I don't think we need anything else. Maybe the mountain lodge? That would be nice. So we'll go with the small hotel right beside the curling rink. Oh, yeah. Or maybe, yeah, right beside the curling rink, 100%. And, oh, wait, this is awesome. I love this. Very, very fun. No Mercy says the winter market is very beautiful asset. It would fit nicely into the area. Yeah, it really is. I think we've kind of created our own version of that. And I'll save it. I guess we were playing with Game Anarchy, so we could have multiple Christmas markets. And Godboko says, I don't think I played a snow map since the pack released. Now I kind of want to do a rural mountain town. Heck yeah. Do it. It's a ton of fun. I love these. I love the snow maps. So Mountain Lodge. This is a pretty big building. Where could a Mountain Lodge be? Well, there's tons of mountain space over here. And we have our road access over on this side. So why don't I plop it down? And we'll use move it to move it into place. And why don't we kind of get it to overlook the town a little bit? We'll set it to terrain height. And then let's find a way to get out there. What the heck? How is this classical music? What the heck? Okay, well, let's go back to our piano music. Oh, and we're on the ads again. Okay, what else are we doing? Jazz? There we go. So let's swing up this way. And then let's go no guidelines because we need to hit right there. Whoa. We'll straighten this up in a second. Get both of these nodes the same height as that. Very good. And then we just need to slope the road all the way from here down to here. Hopefully this is far enough. Oh my gosh, that's very steep. Okay, we're gonna need to readjust. So let's go to here. We'll turn on our guidelines again. And then we'll swing out this way. Out this way. And we'll even go that way. And then we can reslope this all. Okay, and then we just need to go straight off of here. And then we can just back this up really quickly. Get a better connection point. And we need this clean curve action. There we go. Okay, now we can slope it. From here to here. Okay, to here. That's a bit better, but yeah. So let's level this all out. We'll come back with the smoothing. Whoops. Whoopsies. I can't undo that either. That's a tough one. Okay, and then we'll just smooth this all out. I can't believe I did that. That's so funny. Well, while we're doing this, let's read the chat a little bit. Can't have a mountain lodge without a mountain, No Mercy says. I agree. We've got to build that mountain first. And Godboka says, in other news, my last build in City Skylines loaded in under 3 minutes. Nice. There's always those issues, especially after, you know, taking a break from the game if you've played CS2 or something. All right, so now that we got this in place, let's level out the terrain around it. Because we're going to need a parking lot for all these people. Can't forget parking. So they were in here. Yeah, perfect. So we're just going to get 2. Why not? And then with move it, we will grab both of them and just rotate it around. Could do something like that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and we need power up this way, and of course we need our heating / water. Okay, and power we can easily jump. We could just do a power line in this case. Okay, yeah. This looks very nice. Cool little mountain lodge. I'm sure there's hiking trails everywhere. We're not going to do that because we are running out of time. Okay, so yeah, very nice. We have a couple hotels in place here. And look at this. We're looking over top of the town too in this valley. That's awesome. All right, so did we go through a bunch of the stuff with the parks and whatnot? We're not doing plazas today. That's not going to make sense. I don't think we need another hotel. We've already gotten a couple, except the old inn is really nice. I like the old inn as like a, you know, an old house in the area or something like that. Perhaps we could throw that down. Even though it's not going to make a ton of money or anything like that, I think it would be nice to kind of plop down somewhere. Maybe we could even get it out this way, you know? An old mansion. Yeah. Throw this one down. Get a little parking lot out this way. Where is the parking lot again? Oh my gosh. There we go. And we're gonna need some water as well. And power. We could throw down a bunch of little teeny houses to jump the power. That'd be nicer than having a bunch of power lines everywhere, right? Yeah, this will add a lot to the build here too. Okay, we'll continue this a little bit further. All right. Very cool, very cool. Oh, this isn't European suburbia. Oh, darn. It would look a lot better as European suburbia, so that's what we'll do. All right, so let's get, say, a couple smaller, large buildings. So we'll get a couple of these ones right in here. We'll wait till that one pops in, and then we can just get another teeny one right there. We'll see what actually pops up there. Yeah, we could use Find It. We do have Find It here, which we could throw down a couple of our own very own buildings. So I think we had a 3x3. Let's go and look at our 3x3s here. Yeah, this one is awesome. I love this building. But I think we need something a little bit taller. That's too tall. And this one's just right. There we go. It's green too. Very cool. And I like how you can make it historical. I love that. And then we need a 2x3. And we'll just do something small, hopefully. I think maybe we just go down a little bit and we'll just do a 4x3 here. Because I think there's a one building that would be really nice. Oh, I've misremembered its shape. But I would like it to be a bit smaller. Yeah, this one's cool. We'll plop that down, and oh my gosh, there's a lyrical song again. Let's change it up. Okay, very cool. Those are all historical now, which is very nice. And we can get a couple more trees in here. Okay, so I thought this would be a fun little addition here, just to kind of add a bit of height to the town, and we'll do the same thing on this side too. Why don't we get a big 4x4? Oh, never mind. We can't build one there, so I misjudged the shape that we needed. And 4x4. Let's see, because I really want that Art Deco building, but I forget its shape. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Why don't we get a couple of these guys? All right, the town's really starting to take shape here. So one thing I did forget that I love to add into these small town builds is the bank. The bank asset is so awesome. Let's see the comments here, because Joy just said, what about the museum from the nature reserve? That would be an awesome idea, Joy. Let's get that. But let's get this bank in because I think it fits pretty much perfectly right here. Let's see if we can get it to just squeeze in. Yeah, very cool. And then why don't we throw down some... let's go commercial. We'll see what pops up. Actually, that might not be in the district. Yeah, it's in a different district here. Let's clean that up. Okay, very cool. And then we need some more residential, so we'll throw down some residential. Some more commercial. And then we'll make this whole block commercial as well. Let's throw down a little teeny house. Why not? Okay, a couple little teeny houses over here too. Okay, very cool. So this is coming along really nicely. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, I didn't make them historical. Oh my gosh. My bad, my bad. Let's move it here. We'll reset this one because we need it to be a different color. There we go. Then we'll make them all historical. Okay. Very cool, very cool. So Joy reminded me of an awesome building in the nature reserve area, which can be found right at the end here, the Nature Reserve Museum. Oh, this is a really cool building. Could it be, perhaps we place it up here by the lodge too. That kind of works. Maybe it doesn't need to be exactly on the top of the hill. This would be a really cool little lookout here, wouldn't it? Then we could also add in like a viewing deck from this nature reserve too.
A lovely piece. It sort of reminds me of the time I was out.
It has to be placed on a park. Okay, well, I don't really want to make a whole park out of this, so let's level out the terrain here so that it looks a little bit more natural. And then we'll slope all of this. And we'll smooth it all out. Whoopsies. Misclicked again. Okay, well, I don't think we need all these power lines up here then if we're putting down the nature reserve right through there. So why don't we try and squeeze in a little power connection then with our favorite little earthquake sensor. See if that jumped the power. Oh, come on. That was so close. So a little earthquake sensor right here, and we should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just hide this one with a rock because it's a bit awkward of a shape there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Joy. All right. Oh, we're missing water all the way out there. Let's make sure that we connect that up. Awesome, awesome. So, I guess we need a bit of commercial through here now, too. We'll fill in these squares. Okay, very good. And then we'll go right down this main strip here with some commercial. Very cool. And then this, I was planning on it just being kind of like a dead end here. So we can just leave it, but should we add anything? Perhaps we could. We already did the park maintenance building, which maybe we should add a little bit too. We can do the road maintenance building because we're going to need to clear the roads if it snows, right? So Let's get the road maintenance building out this way. And I guess in a way we're going to need a snow dump then too. Forgot about the snow dump. That's a good building. All right. Just need to clean this up ever so slightly here with Move It. Very fun. And we will also get... Ooh, I thought there'd be more commercial building options here. But that's okay. We can always just fill in the space with a cool little path. We'll go with just a normal paved path, though. So I think we're going to need an express bus that runs from the train station up to the mountain lodge. Can we get a different parking spot for it? That's okay. Right there is fine. And then we'll go right back. So this one is going to be called the Kevin Landia Lodge. And it will be dark blue, sure. And we just need the minibus. Wherever the minibus is. Minibus. There we go. Very fun. Hello, Shake. Welcome, welcome to the start of the Skyline6 holiday live stream. So let's get some more residential action, because that's something that we need. People have to live somewhere, right? So let's throw down those. And I think I messed up some of the zoning a little bit, so let's delete some of these buildings that we just plopped down. Make sure they all come in properly. Okay, and then back to this. Right to about there is fine. And fill up all that. Right through there too. And living behind the dog park would be a little tough, so let's throw down a little commercial building right there. And then back to some low density residential to fill out this space. Let's see, is that too close? Yeah, it's a bit too close. Okay, very cool. And we can bring this one right down to here. Yeah, very good. And then we'll just go with some housing through here too. I think if we just do this and then we break up the houses, I think that'll be a cool look. Yeah, we'll do something a little bit like this. Kind of spreading them out a little bit, changing up the pattern ever so slightly. Bad feng shui for this house, but that's okay. All right. And then if we just do a fence and we go, we'll go with the wooden fence and we'll go network multi-tool, parallel road, and then we can just go with a parallel fence from about here all the way to here. We'll press tab to get it on the other side, and then we'll just press plus a little bit to get it off of the highway. Click it in, and then now we have a perfect fence running right through here. And then we can just continue this a little bit as well. Okay, very cool. I don't think we necessarily need a fence everywhere else. We'll add in some trees to kind of cover everything else. And we'll run this fence from here straight across as far as we can. Well, to about here, really. And then we can continue with the housing. Yeah. All right. This is coming along really nice. Got a few more houses over here. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Kevinton is coming along really good. Or Kevinlandia, my goodness. All right. So we have no offices or anything like that. That's okay. Why don't we throw down one smaller office here? Maybe another little one right there. We can run a little path behind the park or behind these buildings as well. Whoops. Whoa. Autosave maybe? That was a little bit glitchy. And then let's... Whoa, my goodness. My game's lagging a little bit, I think. Then we can just get a cool path connection right behind here. We could even connect up to the train station. Turn our guidelines off. That's always helpful. And then look at that. Connecting up to the train station from there. And then there's some funky things happening over there, but... Yep, what the heck's going on? What the heck? That's weird. I've never seen that before. It's like it just deleted itself. Okay, very good. Those are way too big for the town, so let's go into our offices. And let's see, offices. There we go. We need a 3x2 office building. This one looks nice. Oh, that's the clown one. Okay, look at this thing. My goodness, we don't want that one. We don't want to scare people coming into Kevinlandia. So that one's a little bit too funky. I guess this one? That's not too big. Okay. And then we need a 3x3. And we'll go with this one maybe? It looks a little too fancy. This one looks like a classic office building. Okay, we'll go with that one. Okay, let's not forget to make them historical. And then we need to add in some trees. Awesome, okay. So I think we could just go back to some commercial action over here. Okay, very cool. We'll let this all come in and then we'll fill it up with some trees. There we go. That was quick. Awesome, folks. This is coming along really nicely. We'll try and hide the power lines with trees. Fantastic. Okay, so we only have a few more open spots left in the town. So that is awesome. We can finish this town up real nice then. Before we hand it off to Thunder in under 30 minutes. So I hope you're enjoying everything today, and this is a ton of fun. We love doing these fun little events and with Skyline6. And yeah, so Thunder is up next in 30 minutes time, and then it is Flyvox 2 hours after that, followed by Raid Kitty. So if we just pause the game here, I can show you the times again. Here you go. These are the times for today. So we're already almost done my portion. So these are the times for the Skyline6 holiday live stream. So back to the game here. And yeah, okay. So we have these spaces through here. And we talked about maybe doing the Christmas market, which is somewhere. I forget what slot it's in. Oh, there it is. The winter market. It's not too bad with space. You know, I think I'll save this for someone else because we've kind of already done our little market area over here. So why don't we just extend that out a little bit? We could go into the unique buildings. Isn't there one from the Heart of Korea DLC that kind of looks like a little bit of a market? That would be cool to throw down. Yeah, this one. No, not that one. Yeah, this one. This one could be cool. Could make it part of a farmer's market-esque type thing. Yeah, look at that. That looks nice. Food alley. Yeah, I like this. But we're definitely gonna need a fence besides this or beside this train track. So let's go from here to here on the other side. Click it in, and I think we just need to grab this node and just pull it back a little bit. And we'll do the same thing over here. Yeah, awesome. So let's grab a path. A wooden path, perhaps? Or a wooden path, dirt path. And we can go right back through here. Maybe we'll make this one paved because we're going to be connecting up to this paved area already. So we'll bring this one a bit further away from the fence, apparently. Right about there. And then we can swing this one right down beside it. So we're going to need to grab this right here. Pull it over. Very nice. So let's go with paved paths for this whole thing then. Right there. And then we'll bring it right down beside it. And then this way we can have a fun little connection right into here like that. And then this one can swing out and around to about here. And this gives us a ton of space to play with for this little park. So why don't we actually mark it out as, we'll call it Kevinlandia Market. Perfect. Can't spell. But there we go. Kevinlandia Market. And we can just add in a few of these little awesome props that we get in the park area. In the park areas. So we have the washrooms, for example. This would be really important to have, particularly if, this is a marketplace. It's good to have. But also if these places don't have spots to change or anything for your winter skating event, it would be nice to have a bathroom nearby, wouldn't it? So, oh, it's because we need a main gate, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll hide that main gate over here. So park area, main gate is right here. Plop that down, and then we just need to connect it up. Okay, very good. And then there we go. Yeah, look at that. So let's grab a few, maybe bushes, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, they look so nice in the snow here. That's awesome. All right. So another little fun thing we can add in is we could add the cafe right down in here. No, it's a bit too big. Except if we go into the zoo, because the zoo has a really nice little cafe right here. Yeah, I like this. Okay, very cool. And then we can go back into here, and then we just need, a gazebo. That would be cool. Let's throw a gazebo down. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just grab it and we'll rotate it so that we have that little pointy thing on the end of the gazebo right in that little corner. Oh wait, there's a bunch of trees around it. This isn't working. So we'll just trade it out. And oh my gosh, there's 10 minutes left in my stream. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's finish up this this thing here, Steven. We gotta hurry up. Thunder's gotta hop in here. All right, this is close enough. It's not perfect though. All right, let's take a quick look in the chat here. Flybox, hey, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We've built Kevinlandia, a beautiful little teeny town here on the edge of the mountains. We'll do a little overview in a second, but I need some more farmers market assets, and we have them right here. Look at these guys. The yakisoba noodle huts are perfect. So we'll throw down a couple of these guys, connect them up so that they look like it's just one larger Christmas market stand. And then let's get right beside the washrooms. Maybe not right beside the washrooms then. We'll just get a little teeny hot dog stand or whatever that is. And should we get a food truck? Heck yeah, we should get a food truck. Right here. Yeah. All right. Maybe a couple more of these market stands. How about just one? And then we can get another one over here. But we'll make it a double. All right. And then what we can do is just throw down some more of these little bushes because they look very nice in the snow, particularly in these little corners that we've kind of created. And behind here too, maybe it's a bit of forgotten upkeep or something. And let's get some nice trees through here. Let's go with some pine trees. Oh, these trees are beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think we need to add a few more things into the town. Whoa, backed up traffic here. That was the worry here with this level crossing. What the heck is happening? Train traffic already. Oh my lord. Too many nodes. Too many nodes. Okay, well, we can fix that in 8 minutes, I guess. But I don't really see what the problem is here. They should be able to all go. Oh, there's a truck on the on the tracks. There we go. There's just a truck on the tracks. Classic. Classic, classic. So let's just fill up the rest of this with some trees to kind of save some time here. And then what we'll do is add in a bit of industry to kind of get some things going in this area. But are we in a district here? I forget. We're not. So let's bring up Kevinlandia out this way. Actually, sorry, we can't because that has the European suburbia. So we'll just fill up this area with a new district right down into here. And Butler Heights. Butler Heights will have the farming industry in it. Because I really like the farming industry buildings. And then what we'll do is we'll just add in a couple random sized ones. Hopefully they should come in interestingly, at least. That is the hope. And yeah, this will add a bit of nuance to the area. That is the hope, at least. We'll see what actually happens. But we might need to wait to see what happens with this area until Thunder's built. But let's give it a quick little recap here because we have 7 minutes left and 6 minutes left in my stream before I need to hand the save off to Thunder. So I see this fence that we didn't complete, so we'll do this first. Oh my goodness. A little rushed build here. And we should be good if we just connect up right into there. Very awesome. Very awesome indeed. Well, we've got the town to 3,342 people. So that's awesome. Hopefully we can see the town grow. Stick around throughout the entirety of today because we'll be building for 6 more hours in City Skylines 1 on the same map. So here's Kevinlandia, the little teeny town tucked away in the mountainside of Frosthaven, I think is the map name. So yeah, look at this. This town turned out really, really awesome. Don't love all these buildings out this way. We're going to need to take them out. A bit too tall for my liking. Would much prefer some of the lower ones. So why don't we make them all historical, the ones that are at least somewhat low. This one we can keep. Keep that one, keep that one. Let's delete this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we're redoing all of the commercial apparently. But that's okay. A bit of upkeep at the end. Didn't hurt anyone. Yeah, so we have a bunch of services in here. So hopefully Thunder can just tap into our water supply, for example. In the power supply, we can just run a giant power line or something across the city. I'm not sure where Thunder's going to build, but you'll have to tune in 15 minutes to see where Thunder is going to build. But these are the kind of commercial buildings I was hoping for. Some Fry Guys, some Burger Town. Yeah, this is awesome. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's now fill in as much as we can. With the end of our stream here, we'll add in some trees around here to kind of hide some of the awkward terrain changes and whatnot. But yeah, my goodness, we really added a lot today. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I really love City Skylines, and I hope you do too. Yeah, we give the town a bit of a raison d'etre with this factory over here. I'm sure we can probably delete some of the power lines now. Let's see. Actually, this one doesn't look too bad, but yeah, we don't really need power lines at all. So let's take it out. This is what we'll end the video with. Deleting power lines. Oh, we might need that one actually. Pause the game. Yeah, we'll run this one right to here. And then we'll just leave that one, those parts for connecting up over to there. So yeah, we are good here. And a couple more trees here and there. Really fill it out. And Kevinlandia is set to be handed off to Thunder. So let's find a cool little spot here to hang out while we finish all of this. Yeah, this is a cool little spot here. All right, so thank you all for joining here. This has been a ton of fun. What am I seeing in the chat about cinnamon tacos? Winter tacos with cinnamon. Whoa. Might have to make that. That sounds delicious. But I'm really glad you all enjoyed the build. This was a ton of fun. I really like CS1. The winter map's a ton of fun. Getting to kind of build like with the hockey rink and stuff, but the skating rink, that is awesome. I really like the Christmas tree addition into it. That's really fun. I didn't build the hockey arena. Maybe let's place down the hockey arena because I love the hockey rink. There we go, the ice hockey arena. Let's see, maybe we can get this. No, I'll save it for someone else. That's okay. Because there's a ton of really fun assets over here, like the Snow Castle restaurant and the spa hotel and whatnot. So yeah, a ton of fun things are in store for you today. So have a happy holidays, everyone. Hope you are all, having a good one so far. And a wonderful New Year's to you as well. Best in 2024. And, stick to that New Year's resolution this year, right? I always forget mine about halfway through January. So that's my New Year's resolution for this year, is to stick to my New Year's resolution, which I don't know what it is yet, but that's what I'll start off with. So with 10 minutes to go, this is our timeline to hand off the save. Let's save the game here. And then I got to put it in our shared drive so that Thunder can grab it. So let's save the game. Skyline6 holiday live stream, save. There we go. So it should appear soon. Let's go back to this view. And yeah, so have a wonderful day, folks. See you in Thunder stream in 10 minutes. You should get redirected here, actually. So we can just hang out for a little bit while I kind of find the save here to give to Thunder. And then I'll throw on the end screen once Thunder grabs it. And yeah, so how about in the chat you let me know what your New Year's resolution is going to be. because I need help. So I need help choosing it. I don't have one today. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to use up some of my work benefits, because you know, get benefits from work, but I never used them. So that was my New Year's resolution this past year. So let me know what yours are, so I can steal it. To be honest. So Flybox says no New Year's resolutions for them. That's too funny. Too funny. But the save is in the drive there, Thunder, for you to grab. Hopefully it all worked out a-okay. Ton of fun. Yeah, you know, Kevin Landia is a cool little town here. Now that I've dropped off the save, we have a few more minutes to kind of just peek around the town, but I can't build anything else because otherwise Thunder won't get it. So yeah, this turned out really nice. I really like these industry buildings that kind of popped in here. That's really nice. I'm really glad that this kind of came in like that. Very cool. Kind of adds a bit to the industrial look of the town. We kind of hit a few things out this way if you missed that part of the stream. We also have the park maintenance depot, so there should be those trucks running around too, which is a good one. God Boko says, hard question about the New Year's resolution, buy a house. They've been searching for 6 months already. Oh, that's tough. Well, you know, once it hits 2024, it resets, right? So yeah, you got time. You still got time. Hopefully that goes well. And Jack Daniels Prime says my New Year's resolution is to stay the same level ball of sunshine. Oh, sorry, of squishiness that you all know and love. I thought it said sunshine. That would have been funny too. That's a great New Year's resolution. Just keep being yourself. Chris says I stopped that nonsense because I break them 2 days into it. Yep, 100%. Like I said, I think I said my New Year's resolution was to use my work benefits. I don't think I ended up using them too much, so too funny. All right. Well, yeah, this is pretty cool. Perhaps we can share the save file with people at the end of the live stream if you want to use this town as a bit of a starting kind of point, or all the towns that we'll be building. Sorry, but yeah, this was fun. This is really cool. I love the curling rink. This is a cool asset. I wish you could use it in the summer maps, but then I don't know what kind of curling that would be. That would be rock curling, I guess. Well, you curl with rocks though. Grass curling, maybe lawn bowling in the summer. It could turn into a lawn bowling rink or facility. Yeah, that'd be cool. But I like the hotel beside the curling rink. That's kind of fun. A couple tournaments would be held there for sure. But yeah, I'm curious to see how many people kind of use this train station, because we're probably pretty close to the edge of the map, so perhaps we'll get a lot of edge of map tourists coming out this way. But oh yeah, look at this view. That's awesome. Kind of really fills out this space here. Yeah, ton of fun. So there's a bunch of spots around the map that people can use, particularly around the interchanges here. Like we have an interchange over here. This is a cool spot for one, but we brought a road like all the way out over here so that there's access. But you know, there's access right along the coast here too, which is really nice. And then this huge open space over on this side, which would be really awesome, right by the open ocean. But then there's also this island over here, which could make for a cool build. We'll see what Thunder, Flyvox, and Raid Kitty have in store today. Then there's this open space here, which this is the starting tile on the map. So this is just like a clear, obvious space to build. I mean, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful landscape out over here in the starting tile. Shake says, who peed in the snow? That might have been Kevin. Yeah, he holds a lot for such a small dog. So but yeah, let's see if anyone's using this road. Oh yeah, people are using this road. That's awesome to see. Dipsy Doodle Street. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Chris says it wasn't me this time. Oh, too funny. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I'm really liking how this town looks so far, folks. Pleased with it. I kind of just you know, had an idea to kind of go near the factory. We didn't really go near the factory at all, but you know, at least there's a town nearby. Wish we could have done a little bit more around this area. That would have been nice, but that's okay. I think it all turned out a-okay. But there's 5 minutes left, so let's set you all on your way to Thunder's stream, which you should get redirected, but YouTube will do YouTube things sometimes, right? So the link to Thunder's channel is in the description if you don't get redirected. But I hope you have the most wonderful New Year's Eve and the rest of your holiday season. And all the best to you all in the new year. Have a good one. Peace out.